And welcome, guys. We're here back for the men's game here, looking ahead. Starters looks like for Principia is going to be number 0, Trayvon Goodman, averaging 18 a game, 6'4", senior. Had the privilege of watching him play over the last few years. He's pretty special.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Number 1, Peyton Sellers, sophomore, 6'7", forward. A lot of height in this Principia team as they typically have a lot of length. Number 3, A.J. Bird, 6'1", sophomore guard. Then number 22, Brennan Paulson. You may recognize the Paulson name as the last year SLIAC Player of the Year, Micah Paulson. And then rounding out the lineup, number 32, that's Clark Davidson, 6'5", sophomore, another great player there for them. Then if you look ahead at the Red Devils, starting for them, you have number 0, Jaden Banks, the 6'9" center, who his playing time basically depends on how he plays, it seems like. He's not locked in for the 25 minutes a lot of starters are typically. It depends on how he plays, and if he plays well, which he has been lately, he's going to stay in. Then number 2, you have Jalen Hosea, point guard, one of the definitely higher minutes guys in the team, just a great facilitator for the Red Devils and defender. Number 11, Austin Juergens. If you've been watching me all year, I have a bit of a saying, just saying that's Austin Juergens basketball right there. Where he does a little 10 to 11 footer.
Absolutely.
Then the leading scorer, Dakota Bennington, number 12. Then rounding it out, Jordan Dame. Dame's impressed me the last few outings, not with his scoring. Like, he's been scoring the ball like crazy since he came back, but I've been impressed with him on defense. You know, he had a very good game, defensively speaking, against Blackburn, guarding some of their better players on the wing.
Good to see him healthy and back.
Yeah.
Senior year.
He also had a good defensive game a few games ago against Webster. He guarded Josh Johnson, who's one of the better players in the conference. He had a quick 2-guard, and Dame did a very good job defensively on him. Was very impressed by that. But it should be a good game. It's definitely a must-win for the Red Devils. They won by 19 at Principia, so it should be a win, but you never know in the SLIAC. Red Devils win the jump.
It's a must-win, I think we can say, if you're Eureka, right? Lost 3 out of 4 here. We need this one.
Hosea with the ball. Kicks over to Austin Juergens. Bennington with the ball up top.
Actually, 4 out of 5, really.
Yeah. Hosea looks to drive. Kicks it out to Dame. Dame is able to get in the paint. Kicks back out to Banks. Banks no-look pass over to Dame in the corner. He throws. 3-pointer is off, but grabbed by Banks, and the putback is good by Jaden Banks. This is a lengthy and tall Principia team, but Banks is just too big for him. Going to have Dame guarding Goodman defensively. He's had a pretty good time defensively on a lot of players. Goodman's something different, though.
Nice.
Good layup there by Goodman.
Yeah, we've watched him for 4 years. Really, really talented player.
He can hang in there and change things up. Good drive here by Hosea. Finds Bennington wide open in the corner for 3. 3-pointers off. Another offensive rebound by Jaden Banks. Hands over to Bennington. Bennington's looking to drive. Layup is up and off, but he grabs the rebound. Knocked out of bounds. It will be Principia ball.
Good energy on the offensive end. You said it by Jaden Banks. 2 offensive rebounds.
Goodman bringing the ball up here.
I think we'd be able to wear this Prin team down. That's an obvious strategy. Really only go 6 deep. Really 5. Their starting 5 is their main
unit. And that's kind of been their way for my 4 years here. It's always been 5 guys for them.
Yep.
Thinking any of them foul trouble, you like your chances. Good layup there by Clark Davidson, number 32.
Always competitive, though. I always like watching Principia play. They know how to play the game.
Juergens to the ball up top. Gets a screen from Dame. Kick down to Banks. Banks with the hook shot down low.
And Jaden Banks.
Foul.
What is going on? Kareem Abdul-Banks with the running hook shot.
Move there by young man.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen him do that.
No, that's a little farther for
running hook shot and 1.
Gets the foul from number 32, Clark Davidson.
Showtime there from Jaden. I like that.
That was a good move. Typically you see him pass out of the post more often than not. And he knocks down the free throw.
Well, you said
Banks
before the game, play well, stay in. So he's making that case to Coach Wilde right now.
He's got all 5 Eureka points so far. Goodman with the ball now. Hands off to number 1, that is Peyton Sellers. Back to Paulson. Paulson with the step back. Bennington on Paulson. That's a good bucket there.
One-on-one basketball taken to Bennington to the hole, finishing over Dakota.
If I'm Coach Wilde, I might put Hosea on Paulson. If he gets going, he's scary. And Hosea is one of the best defenders on the team, really. Dame with the pull-up is good. Good shot there by Jordan Dame. Goodman brings the ball up. Having Bennington on Paulson, doesn't say Bennington's a bad defender by any means, but Jose is just a really, really good defender. And Paulson's a pretty scary player when he gets going, like his brother was.
Yeah, you've got Jose on A.J. Bird right now. Dame is on Goodman.
Davidson with the ball. Banks guarding.
Nice move there from Davidson. The sophomore, fancy footwork, able to find his way inside.
Coach Willie wanted the travel call. I didn't quite see that.
No, I think it's just a good move. I agree.
Dame with the ball, kicks over to Bennington. Bennington's looking to drive. Gets the layup up and off, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Principia. Will be Red Devil ball, knocked out of bounds by Peyton Sellers. Sellers is exactly the type of player defensively and Goodman that you want on Bennington, really. Lengthy, athletic guys.
Yeah.
Because no one can contest Bennington when he gets in the air, but you got to try to keep him from doing so.
Well, you know, this is a strong, physically strong-looking Principia team, and they're used to playing big minutes. They have to be fit.
Paulson kicks over to
Davidson. At this point in the season.
Davidson's been working on Banks down low. They're trying to. Kick out there to Sellers. He's going to pull from three. Three-pointer is up and off. Rebound grab by Dame. Good contest there by Bennington.
Good defense. Good perimeter defense from Dakota there.
Jose with the ball in the corner. Kick back to Dame. Shorter Bird on him now. Bennington gets the ball down low. Little post fade over. Good night. Doesn't knock it down. Bird grabs the rebound. Jose is still on Bird here. Goodman with the drive. Kicks over to Davidson. Floater is off. Rebound grab by Bennington. 1 point lead for Principia here. Bennington gets the ball over to Hosea. Hand off to Dame. Ooh, good pump fake by Dame there. Three-pointer is up by Banks.
Oh, Jaden Banks for three.
Banks is going crazy right now, ladies and gentlemen. 8 points for the junior big man.
Well, Principia is saying, we'll leave you wide open, prove you can make a spot up, and he did. That might be his first of his career. I don't know.
I think so. He's got a good free throw stroke. Typically, that is a tell for if you have the ability to shoot from deep.
Good answer there from Bird. He knocks down three. It's 11-10 Principia. Fast and furious first 4 minutes here.
Banks with the ball in the corner now. Showing confidence handling the ball is Banks now. I think he's really getting going. Hosea with the ball.
Yeah, he hasn't had. He's a good player, but offensively, this is something we haven't seen out of Jaden.
Yeah. I like the confidence I'm seeing from him. Jaden Banks defensively. He's going to contest Bird at the rim. Rebound grab by Juergens. Red Devils are off to the races. This is their game. Kick over to Bennington. Good jab step. He's going to pull up from 15. Buckets off.
Really good defense there from Paulson, able to stay in front of Bennington. You mentioned it earlier. Get the hand up and contest. Don't let him have space. Such a tremendous all-time great creator at this level, Bennington.
And if you're making Bennington pull up from 15 feet, you got to be happy with that shot, really.
Yeah, I mean,
because what he can do at the rim is just unmatched in this conference. Bennington is able to draw the quick foul on Davidson there. That's going to be his second. He'll be in a bit of trouble. Good awareness there by Bennington to just step in front of him, slow down just enough to get that foul call.
Crafty little Shea Feehan-esque move there.
I was just thinking that.
And that's going to be two. That's actually that's a big foul on Davidson. That's a huge foul to pick up early here.
He's going to sit down. Coming in for him is number 21. That is Nathan Brantingham.
Yeah, Brantingham hasn't gotten the minutes, so you have to see if we can exploit that matchup now that he's in for Davidson.
Dame knocks down the three-pointer.
Yeah, Jordan with a nice stroke there.
Bird drives. Good defense there by Jalen Jose to knock the ball out. Good defense here by Goodman on Dame. Dame's able to find Bennington from three. He pulls.
Got it.
Three-pointer is good. Hand down, man down, says Dakota Bates, and he knocks down the three off the pass from Dame. Timeout called here from Principia. I have to talk this one over a little bit.
Pretty good couple of sequences there for Eureka offensively, result in some easy looks.
Coming out of this timeout, you have to think that Principia is going to try to take. I mean, if Bennington's going to be guarding Paulson, you have to think they're going to try to get Paulson in a one-on-one matchup with him, maybe an ISO, if not to score, but to get Bennington maybe in some foul trouble or something. Because I mean, Paulson's a extremely shifty and crafty scorer, and the kind of offensive player that Bennington's not used to guarding typically. Yeah. Typically, you'd have Juergens or Hosea guarding this type of player.
Yeah, we'll have to see if Coach Willie sticks with that matchup defensively. Really pretty good in my mind as advertised. First almost 6 minutes here, back and forth.
Jaden Banks, the early 8 points there from the big man.
We knew Principia would come to play. You pretty much have to throw out the records in this game every year.
Yeah.
I just think they always feel like they can compete with us.
They're a lot like our women's team, where they have not a deep bench, but everyone can pass, shoot, and dribble. All athletic.
Well, they're athletic. Yeah, they're athletic and strong, and they know what they're doing. I mean, you just don't have the depth.
Red Devils are switching to their 2-3 zone.
One, you
1-3-1 zone.
You get in foul trouble, obviously it's a different ball game, so we'll see how that affects things here.
Paulson in the corner here. Finds Goodman up top. Good pass from Goodman to find number 21, Branningham, off the bench down low. Man, they pretty exposed you that 1-3-1 that Red Devils were in. Hopefully that was just a one-play defensive set.
A little bit lackadaisical there on the defensive end, I think, for Eureka, allowing that gap there.
Hopefully that 1-3-1 was just a one-play thing. Three-pointer is off for Hosea, grabbed by Branningham. And Goodnight will slow it down.
A little bit out of his element there on that look, to my mind.
Look, it looks like the Red Devils are back in man here. I think that's a good look for them. That 1-3-1 just, it got torn apart pretty quickly. Branningham with the ball. Bird kicks over to Goodman. He's going to drive again. Good finish there by Goodman. He can hang in the air. And Dame wasn't in bad position. He's just getting over him.
Well, you got to figure Goodman's going to get his. Who else is going to step up for this Principia team, I think, is the question.
Dame with the ball on the wing, guarded by Sellers. Bennington guarded by Goodman. Impressive, the Goodman's the leading scorer and guards the other team's best player. You see him matched up on Bennington.
Trayvon Goodman averaging 17.8 and 8. Pretty good numbers.
Good bucket there by Jordan Dame. He'll go to the line, foul on Peyton Sellers. Looking at the fouls now, it's 3-0. In Red Devils' favor, 3 fouls called on Principia.
Milstead in, replacing Banks. Banks gave some good early minutes here, as we've mentioned already. He'll leave with 7 points.
You never lose much putting Milstead on the court, though. I love Milstead and Chris Daniels' games. Those guys guard and score. I think they're two of the best players in the team, if you ask me. I think they're just fun guys to watch and root for.
Yeah, we've talked about it all year. Coming over from Illinois Central College right down the road, and knew they'd be good pieces, and they haven't disappointed.
Bird guarding Hosea here. Gets a screen from Sellers. He's going to pop out. He's quick to shoot, it seems like. Errant pass is able to find Bird. Paulson pulls up that little 10-footer, misses it. Good rebound by Hosea.
Good defense there from Dame.
Principia wasn't even looking for an offensive rebound because they know how the Red Devils like to run. Goodman gets the rebound here. Off the miss by Hosea. Almost a nice pass in down low, but is able to go out of bounds. Talking about Milstead, though, one thing I noticed last game against Blackburn that just cracks me up about him, he had a beautiful alley-oop pass to Bennington, then came down and hit a three-pointer and never smiled. Not even a smirk on his face.
Pretty stoic, is he, Milstead?
He's a very serious player.
I like that, actually.
Drive. Good defense there by Sellers on Bennington.
Go about your business. And
yep. Layup is good. Wide open is Kevin Winger.
That's good hustle there from Winger. Beat everybody down the floor. Got rewarded with an easy deuce.
Good defense by Sellers on Bennington that last play. Bennington's going to shoot from three quickly and knocks it down. I don't know. I think Sellers did a better job defensively on Bennington than Goodman's done so far.
Milstead on Goodman now. See that matchup on the right side over here. Well, that's a fun one to watch here.
Milstead forces the pass to Paulson in the corner for three. It is off, but I don't like that. I don't want to give him that open look too often.
I think they'll take that when they can get it.
Dame with the 18-foot.
Oh, nice.
Contested jumper knocked down. Good shot there by Jordan Dame.
Great player to watch. Again, I've already said it, but so nice seeing him back healthy on the court, able to finish out his senior year here. Showing you what he can do.
Finds Bird on the wing. Bird to Paulson. Goodman on the wing. Paulson looking to drive here. Gets the floater up and off. Good rebound by Milstead. The Red Devils will run. I like the pace Red Devils are playing at this game.
Well,
I haven't seen it in a few games. Milstead from three is off, but the tip-in is almost down by Juergens.
Yeah, I wasn't here Saturday, so you're telling me that was a little bit slower tempo than normal?
It was a little slow. I think the last few games Red Devils have been playing a little bit too slow for their typical style.
Okay.
If you missed Saturday, number 2 for Blackburn, Chase, only had 2 points in the first half and ended with 27 in the second half for 29 points. He went off. And that's kind of what cost the Red Devils the game. He went crazy on him. Looking ahead here, Jurgens with the ball. He's going to drive. Good layup there by Austin Jurgens.
What did you say, jerky ball?
Jerky. That's Austin Jurgens basketball right
basketball. There. We'll take it. Is that a Euro? Little Euro to the right block there.
Typically, I say that after a 10-foot spin move
or
a weird floater or a putback. That's just Austin Jurgens basketball. Shots that you don't even think he'd shoot, but he just puts them in.
The former Pekin Dragon. Here he is again. Jergy in transition.
That's
on the
Austin
left side.
Jurgens basketball. He's got like the way he can an uncanny ability to put the ball in the basket, almost Kevin McHale style.
Old man skills.
He can just throw a ball
in a young man's body.
He can just throw a ball in a hoop. Good defense here by Dame on Goodman down low. But Bird gets the pass, is able to draw the foul. Looks like the foul's going to be on Austin. Foul call on Jordan Dame.
Yeah, Dame got his hand in there. That's first on Dame.
First of the game for the Red Devils.
Team first, actually. 10 minutes in, picking up our first foul. Bodes well.
28-17 here. It feels closer than that watching it, but it's been a fast-paced. Red Devils just playing well.
Principia struggled to score here in the last few minutes.
First free throw is good by Bird. Banks coming back in. Crawford coming in, and Daniels coming in. This is a fun lineup here for the Red Devils.
Yeah, it is.
5 guys that can play defense. I think 3 guys on the court can get a bucket whenever they want.
They're going to get up and down and attack with impunity here, right?
This is going to be a fun lineup. If you're watching at home, this is not time to go to the bathroom.
Looks like new kicks for Jalen Crawford also, I think. The pink and blue motif goes well with the maroon and gold.
I noticed that. I think he might have been wearing those Saturday, but yeah, I haven't seen him most of the season.
To me, they're fresh out the box. So
Goodman with the steal. He's going to fly. Layup is good by Goodman.
Easy transition deuce for Goodman. 28-20, Eureka leading Principia.
Jose with the ball on the wing.
To go.
Crawford with the ball up top. Finds Daniels. Daniels going to try to attack Goodman here. Good spin move by Daniels, not able to knock it down.
Good move, good defense by Goodman, forcing the tough angle for Chris Daniels. Wingard in transition, able to score.
Layup here quick.
Nice
Wingard's just running that floor hard.
6'1" sophomore. He is from Elsa, Illinois, from the town where Principia is located.
Looks like Coach Willie's going to keep the same lineup in after they gave up about 6 straight unanswered points.
They have defensively here been a lot
of transition.
A little slow to get going.
Yep.
Well, boy, exciting game so far, as I thought it would be. 28-22. Any thoughts? I think it's
it's a very important game here for the Red Devils.
Yeah.
They got to win this one, really.
Well, and they came out showing it. I mean, you'd like to maybe try and get a gap here going into the half. 6 points, not a lot of breathing room, especially considering you've got a starter on the bench.
Goodman is going to, looks like, sit down here for a little bit. A little breathing room here for the Red Devils. Lineup of Bird, Sellers, it looks like Paulson, Winger, and Branningham in for the Panthers. Foul called here on Crawford, it looks like. Offensive foul, off ball. Crawford's going to match up on Sellers here. I think look at this lineup. Probably Sellers and Paulson are the 2 most offensively gifted players for the Panthers.
Wingert removed the headband for some reason.
What's that? Oh, no, I think it's still on under all that hair.
It is. My mistake.
I noticed earlier you only see it from the front.
Not a problem I have.
A lot of hair.
The bald head.
Crawford going to pass the ball in here for the Red Devils.
A little better defensive possession there for Eureka.
28-22, 8:41 left here in the half. I'd like to see Crawford get going, get the microwave warmed up.
Well, and another storyline, can Jane Banks stay hot?
Absolutely. If he can keep what he was doing in the first few minutes going.
I mean, he's got 8. He's the only one on the floor right now who's scored tonight so far.
Jose with the ball in the corner, finds Daniels up top, over to Crawford. Crawford's drive, handoff to Milstead. He pulls.
Nice.
3-pointer is good for Milstead.
Nice assist there from Jalen Crawford. Little curl around for Milstead. That's a good look. We'll take that look.
Goodman with the ball now, guarded by Milstead. I like this matchup.
Goodman was not going to be out for very long.
Cross over here by Goodman. Good move.
That's a man move there. Nice move by Trayvon Goodman. He can play.
He's
fun
long,
to watch.
too.
6'4", well listed at 6'4", 190.
Yep, athletic.
Senior played a lot of slack basketball. He knows what to do.
Milstead with the ball on the wing now. Gets a screen from Banks. Didn't like what he saw. Kicks over to Crawford in the corner. He's going to pull. Three-pointer off for Crawford. That was a little contested there. No-look pass up to Goodman. He drives and travels. Travel call here.
Head coach Todd Zimmerman not happy with that call. Demonstratively protesting.
Great last name their coach has, though. What do you think, Jason?
I couldn't agree more.
Milstead with the ball on the wing. Another offensive off-ball foul. This one called on Jalen Hosea. The ref is watching the off-ball on the offensive end, it looks like. I don't know what the...
interesting. I saw nothing.
Bird with the ball up top. Kicks over to Sellers. Goodman in the corner. Looks like checking in for the Red Devils is going to be Austin Ellison. Haven't seen him in a few games. See what he can bring the Red Devils off the bench. Branningham with the ball. Kicks out to Goodman.
Coach Wilde going a little deeper here. Trying to...
that was almost a beautiful pass from Goodman, but it's stolen by Milstead. Milstead's going to push the break. Layup is off by him. He draws the foul and will go to the line.
So can we say that's Ian Milstead basketball there? Just
Milstead is the most ambidextrous player I think that I've seen in a long, since Feehan probably.
Yeah.
He's just so ambidextrous.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Very, very skilled, can do a lot of things.
He dribbles with, like, if you watched him for like 5 minutes and he doesn't shoot,
you wouldn't be able to tell.
You could see he's left-handed easily.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can't. It's hard when he's dribbling. It's hard to tell which hand's strong.
He finishes at the rim with both hands too.
Yeah.
Like, definitely a very fundamentally sound player.
Very quick off the cut, and just heady.
He's just got so many assets to his game. He can come off screens and shoot, handle the ball. Good free throw. Both free throws knocked down there by him.
Pushes this one out to 9 for Eureka. See if we can get this into double digits with the stop and a score here.
Goodman with the ball. Kicks down to Branningham. Goodman back with the ball. Guarded by Milstead. Good steal here by the Red Devils. Ellison. Great defense there by Goodman. He's free for a dunk now. That was just good defensive play.
Turnover by Ellison. Yeah, he got rushed a little bit.
A little too small, I think. Trying to throw the ball over the 6'4" Goodman. That's tough to do. Milstead's going to pull from deep. He's been hot, and he knocks it down, but another off-ball foul call. This one called on the defense.
Yeah, they're going to get Branningham on a hold before the shot there. You can see Milstead's stroke, though. It's
great
pure.
Foul. It cost him 3 points. He's knocked down 2 in a row, I think, from deep.
That's first foul on Branningham. He'll sit.
Ellison kicks over to Crawford. Down to Kyler Stork, who loses the ball.
Davidson in the game now also with those 2 fouls.
Good post move by Stork to finish.
Well, and I like the fact that Stork's able to exploit that right there. Yeah. Davidson just can't afford to pick up a 3rd foul.
Stork does not get a lot of minutes, but he's one of those guys who just makes the most of what he has.
Kyler's a very capable player. He brings a lot of size, and he has a good skill set also. I'd continue to exploit that. We'll see if we do.
Good steal here by Kyler.
Good hands making up for not corralling that defensive rebound.
Ellison's going to push the ball.
Kyler's one of my favorite guys on the team, too. I like them all. But
great in the classroom, Kyler is.
Yeah, great classroom guy. Just a great guy to talk to.
Conference. Yeah, just good kid.
Super friendly.
Number 15 checking in, Andrew Gonzalez.
Wow, the freshman getting some minutes. He has not played a lot this year.
I haven't seen him this year.
I know that the coaching staff is high on this kid. 6'4" freshman out of Mundelein.
Finds Stork down low. Good move here by Stork at the pump fake.
There it is. I continue to go down low. Davidson's just not able to defend down there.
This is a pretty new lineup for the Red Devils.
Yeah, this is a different look.
One starter, Bennington in. He considered Milstead a starter. He started half the games, but other than that, Gonzalez, Stork, and Ellison. 3-pointer is good there by number 2, Kevin Winger. He's coming off the bench hot. He scored 7 or so points so far.
Fear the headband. It's under there somewhere.
Ellison gets the screen from Gonzalez here. Kicks over to him. Finds Stork down low again. Seen 2 good entry passes by Gonzalez so far to get the ball to Stork.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, that almost looked like there was contact there.
Yeah.
You're walking the tightrope. If you can get that 3rd foul on Davidson, that'd be huge.
Almost seems like they put Gonzalez in to make really good entry passes.
I don't know what his game is. We're trying to figure it out. I
haven't seen him play at all.
I know he's athletic, very strong kid.
Fundamentally sound, it looks like.
Coaching staff likes him.
Winger with another layup. Just a hustle guy. He's just getting what he wants out there.
Little J.J. Redick comp, or is that not? Maybe not quite.
Almost like a T.J. McConnell or Aaron Kraft, it seems like.
You know your basketball.
Good layup there by Goodman.
Aaron Kraft at Principia. I like it. 37-33. Don't look now. We got a 4-point game. Couple of easy baskets here for the Panthers.
Good crossover there by Millsted. He's going to drive. He tries to get that ball over Davidson. They're just attacking Davidson, trying to get him that third foul. He's playing good defense, though. Bird with the ball after the spin move. Takes the ball up to Wingard again. No-look pass over to Davidson.
Boy, Principia going toe-to-toe.
Good steal by Ellison.
Austin, yeah.
Ellison's off to the races now. And he just gets stuffed at the rim by Sellers. Bennington wanted the intentional foul there off Bird. He does get hit pretty hard
What's
there.
the call here, though? Is that going to go against Dakota?
They call it goaltending, it looks like, on Sellers.
I think it was, actually. That was on the rim.
It was almost kind of funny to watch. He stopped running.
Is that a backboard slap situation? What's the rule there?
I think you can slap the backboard if you hit the ball first.
Yeah, I don't know that he did.
Yeah, I think the ball got the backboard first, too. But it was almost kind of funny to watch because he stopped and kind of dared Ellison to go for the layup there, and then he went up and almost blocked it. But
well, you're 2-on-1, and you know you can't foul, so you got to go up and try and get the ball. If you tend it, you tend it, I guess.
39-33 here. Red Devils up 6 with 3:50 remaining.
What a game. Yeah, I'm enjoying this right now. I really think it's interesting to see the lineup. Dame's going to check in. Different look here. What do you think the thinking is here by Coach Willie?
Looking at the lineup he has in, he's still got Stork in there, it looks like, with Dame, Bennington, Juergens, and Milstead. Defensively speaking, I think Milstead's probably the best defender out of this group, so I'd probably keep him on Goodman if you're not going to put Dame on him. I think keep attacking Davidson. What I would almost do with this lineup is I might even try to take Stork out and put another wing in there, make Davidson move his feet a little bit defensively and try to attack him that way.
I agree. I think it's interesting that we're going 11 deep right now.
Yeah, Willie's using all of his bench today. Davidson gets the ball down low. Stolen by Milstead. Good help defense by Milstead. Bennington's off to the races on the break. And is able to get the layup over Sellers there. Good move there by Bennington. Davidson hands off to Sellers, now guarded by Juergens.
That's 8 for Bennington, by the way, if you're keeping track at home.
41-33 here.
Dame with 10 leads Eureka in scoring so far. There's
another steal by the Red Devils. Red Devils stealing the ball a ton. So many turnovers by Principia. Kicks out to Bennington in the corner. Three-pointers up and just off. Bird grabs the rebound, though.
It's a tough three coming back against your shooting hand to the left there off the dribble.
If Prin doesn't turn the ball over as much as they have been, I mean, this is a closer game than it is. 8-point lead here for the Red Devils.
Davidson working on Stork. Nice up and under move. Can't finish. Offensive rebound. Left hand, no good. Finally corralled by Dame.
Good find by Dame to find Juergens with a left-handed hook.
Nice.
Reverse layups good by Jerky. Got the shooter's roll just for the flare. Bird bringing the ball up here. Haven't seen Paulson in a while. Paulson's been out for a while for Principia. It's probably because Wingert's turned into Matthew Delvedova over there. Goodman with the ball. Good drive move. Kick out to Bird. He's going to pull from three. Shot is just off. Dame's able to find Milstead. Good behind the back move by Milstead. Dame pulls. Good by Jordan Dame. I'd say heat check, but I didn't see him warm up that much. I mean, he's got 13.
Well, you got to heat check him now if he's going to make that shot off balance. Fadeaway three from the right corner. 46-33. Don't look now. Eureka's up by 13. Under 2 left first half.
Goodman with the ball, guarded by Dame. So they're daring him to drive against Stork. Little floaters up and good by Goodman. He can play.
That's going to be 14 for Trayvon Goodman. And I'm sorry, check that, 12 for Trayvon Goodman. He's ahead of his average. 14, make it 14.
Stork grabs the ball down low. That's going to be a charge calling Kyler Stork. Good defense there by Bird to draw the charge. Going to sub out Goodman here for Paulson.
Banks and Hosea back in for Eureka, replacing Milstead and Stork. So you have the starting 5 back on the floor for the Red Devils.
Looks like Goodman's still in.
I think you have to keep him. He
Yeah,
plays
he's
40,
going,
doesn't he? I mean,
he's getting
been
hot.
out a minute or two here, but he's got 14. He has to finish this out. You're down 11. You want to try and get in under double digits, obviously, if you're the Panthers.
Paulson with the ball, hands off to Goodman. Good pass by Goodman. Kicks out to Paulson. Three-pointer is off. Good contest there by Bennington. Dame kicks up to Bennington. Foul called here on number 22, Paulson. Is that on him? I think that's his first foul. That's good.
Yeah, 3 Panthers with 2 fouls. Davidson, Sellers, and Wingert all with 2.
Goodman's been driving and kind of handing it off to whoever that post is down there in the dunker spot a few times, and with the way he's shooting, I think he just needs to keep
I think
attacking.
the last time down, Branningham wasn't even looking for the ball. He didn't know what to do with it. I think he maybe should have put that up. I agree. A little bit too unselfish.
Especially the way he's been hitting those floaters today. I mean, he's feeling it clearly. Paulson with the ball, kicks back to Bird.
Bird and Hosea, battle of the gold shoes here.
Hosea just makes point guards work. I would hate to be a point guard in this conference
I
with
would
Jalen
not
Hosea.
be able to get the ball 10 feet up on Jalen Hosea.
He's a great defensive player.
He's a ball hawk. Yeah, that's too easy for Goodman. Just getting to where he wants to go and just dropping it in. I mean, no resistance there. He's got 16, under a minute here. Principia hanging around.
Oh, alley-oop was almost good there for Bennington. A little higher, I think he would have thrown that down. Pass was a little lower than he wanted. Good move, though, on the back cut there, and good find by Dame.
Eureka gets a break. We'll stay with them.
11-point lead here. Juergens with the ball.
Nice find from Jergy. Bennington on the left block.
Dakota Bennington with a good finish there. 20 seconds left here in the half. 13-point lead for the Red Devils. Hopefully they can play some good defense here and get out of the half with a double-digit lead. Paulson with the ball now. Kicks over to Goodman. Goodman's looking to drive. Kicks out to Paulson. Feed the ball down back to Paulson. He's going to shoot.
Yeah.
Three-pointer is well off for Paulson.
Good look, but he wasn't ready to receive. So that's going to send us to the half with Eureka Red Devils 50, the Principia Panthers 37. It's a good one, absolutely, Brady Junk. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.
All right, we'll see. And we're back. See what Coach Willie has in store after halftime here. There's Davidson back to work now that he's no longer fearful of fouls. He's putting the work in on Banks to see if Banks can answer down low as he did in the first. Looking at the first half, basically the story of Principia is Goodman. 8 for 8 from the field, hasn't missed a shot. 16 points. Now, I was trying to think of a comp all half, but after seeing he's 8 for 8 from the field in a tough game like this, Christian Leitner is Trevon Goodman.
Christian Leitner.
I'm giving it. I think
I'm not sure about that one.
Hey, Kentucky was perfect from the field.
You're just going by field goal percentage.
Perfect from the field against Kentucky.
Fair. Let's hope he doesn't make a desperation turnaround heave to beat us. I'm going to miss watching him play. This is the last time we're going to see him in this gym.
Yeah. Good player. Fun to watch, dude. Juergens at the line here. Knocks down the first free throw. Second one good.
52-39. Eureka answers.
Bird with the ball.
Dame on
Goodman.
Goodman.
Drive. Kicks out to Sellers. He's going to pull quick. With how tall he is,
Good
and
shot.
he can keep the way his confidence is and how good he is at shooting, that's tough to guard. Because he's so tall.
First points of the game for him.
Banks hands it off to Bennington for the tough little floater that's no good. But Hosea hustles for the rebound. Goodman is able to corral it still. Kicks it up to Paulson. Paulson finds Bird's cutting in. Spin move here by Bird. Kicks it out to Goodman, guarded by Bennington here. Goodman's going to attack him, it looks like.
Oh, nice.
Floater is up.
Oh,
and
nice.
Again, he
play
still
by
hasn't
Goodman.
missed. He's perfect from the field.
Going left, right-hand floater over Bennington.
He's made that shot, too, like 3 times. That just tough floater shots.
8-point game here. Bennington's going to pull up over Goodman short.
Good defense there by Goodman.
See if Dakota can get it going a little bit here in the second half. He did have 12, so it's not like he hasn't scored.
Goodman's attacking a double team. Banks just literally sits in the paint waiting for him most of the time. Finally, he misses. Tough layup at the rim, and Goodman fouls Banks there.
Yeah, rebound Banks, and then Goodman with the grab.
I think just didn't want the break to get
Slow it
started
down
there.
a little bit, yep.
Get his first foul of the game out of the way. He's still going to match up on Bennington here. Paulson on Juergens. They bring the double team. Kick out to Banks. They're not worried much about him. Just quick move here by Bennington, but he misses the layup and tips it in. Is that?
Gonna give it to Banks.
I don't know what I just saw because he airballed it then tipped it in.
It looked like Banks might have gotten that hand in there.
Oh, was it Banks?
Yeah, that's who they called, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I thought it was Bennington. I thought he traveled.
Using that length, swooping in off the weak side.
Quick first step there. Was able to catch Goodman off guard there,
Goodman
though, by
working
Bennington.
on Banks now. Goes under right side. Nice strong finish up into the body of Jaden Banks for Clark Davidson.
He's showing a lot of fundamentals in the post that Davidson is on the much longer and taller Banks.
Principia keeping it under 10 here. 17-17 left second half.
Juergens with the ball on the wing, guarded by Paulson. Catches the screen here from Dame. Juergens loses the ball on the drive, and it's out of bounds. Will be Panthers ball. I don't know. If I'm Coach Wilde, I might throw in Milstead here as soon as possible. He was playing really well in that first half. Says here on the paper Milstead only had 5 points in the first half. I don't think that's right if I'm looking at this right, because I can remember an and one and a three-pointer.
Check those numbers.
I'm going to have to talk to Blake after this one.
Do not test the mind of Brady Junk. I've learned that. Learned that early.
Clark Davidson with the ball. Kicks out to Bird. He pulls. Man, he jumps high in that jumper.
Oh, they're going to get the third on Davidson there, battling against Banks. That's a big third foul.
Bird's going to come in now on Banks. Or Stork's going to come in for Banks.
Going to bring Branningham in for Davidson. Nice to get him off the floor if you're a Red Devils fan.
Especially the way he's been playing down low. I think he would struggle more offensively against Stork just because Stork's got a little more meat on his bones than Banks does.
Yeah, that hurts them. Branningham doesn't have the offensive skill set that Davidson has.
Hosea bringing the ball up now. Kicks out to Juergens. Finds Stork. Stork goes for the tough little
a lot of contact there. No whistle.
Goodman fends off Jose on the drive here and draws the foul from Bennington. That's going to be his.
That's his first.
Probably a good foul there. You don't want to get Goodman on with a head of steam going to the rim. And leaving Goodman wide open from in the corner right now. Goodman's wide open again, driving in. Just barely misses the layup there. Stork's able to grab the rebound. Good defense there by Stork.
Yeah, good defense by Stork, using that length to make Goodman adjust into a weird angle.
Bennington hands the ball off to Dame here. Stork kicks out to Juergens for 3.
Yes, Austin Juergens.
Three-pointer is good by Jurgie.
Well, when you give him time to set his feet wide open, he's going to knock that down. Not known as a three-point threat, but certainly he's capable of making them. That pushes it back out to an 11-point Eureka lead, 57-46, 16 left, second half.
Goodman drives in.
Nice left hand,
finish
Goodman
the layup
finish.
there. Crafty finisher down low, Goodman is. Kicks up to.
Going blow for blow. We're under 10 again.
Juergens to the ball, kicks over to Dame.
Can
Bennington
Principia make a run?
Goodman
That's the
him.
question here.
Good crossover here by Bennington. Spin move, he's up.
Nice.
The bucket
Dakota
is
Bennington.
good by Bennington. He can just float. They jumped at the same
Levitation.
time, but
The senior out of Peoria Christian, 1,000-point scorer. Give the man the painted basketball. We already did that, didn't we?
yeah,
A couple weeks ago.
kid can float, that's for sure. Paulson with the ball, hands the ball off to Burr has the ball down the wing. Goodman grabs it. Goodman drives. Layup is good
nice
by
working
Goodman.
on Dame. That's good defense, good offense. I mean, I don't know.
Goodman's just playing real
What do you do
tough
there?
basketball right now. Henderson's going to check in now for the Red Devils, it looks like. Have to assume he's probably going to come in for Stork, maybe Dame. They might be thinking about putting him on Goodman.
Dame for 3.
Good pointer is good by Dame. Pushes the lead to 12.
You might beat me on this end for 2. I'm going to get you for 3 on the other end, says Jordan Dame.
Hosea on Goodman now. I like that matchup for the Red Devils because Goodman can get in the paint on anyone else, and if he gets in the paint, it seems like he's just going to score. Hosea might be the guy that can keep him from dribbling the ball into the paint, maybe.
I mean, you got to help too, right?
Yep,
You can't just let him go one-on-one.
Gotta help.
We haven't seen a lot of help defense. Some of that's the angles he's able to generate. But, yeah, got to help on him. 62-50. Zimmerman going to get a timeout. Talk it over with his troops. Wilde
Looks like
talking to his starters right now, with the exception of Kyler Stork, in for Jaden Banks.
And Henderson looks like he's going to be subbing in for Bennington
Thank
here.
you. Henderson is now in.
I'm just seeing that. So maybe they are planning on putting Henderson on Goodman, who's heating up.
That'd be interesting. We'll see what the matchups are here coming out of the timeout.
Henderson's got the strength, I think, to match Goodman. I don't know if he has the foot speed or definitely not the height, but
No.
if he can keep
He's
Goodman out of the
He's
paint,
got the heart. I know that.
definitely has the heart. Talk about a Matthew Dellavedova style player. All heart there for Henderson.
That's two Dellavedova references tonight. I'll give you
I
that.
was gonna
Bonus
say.
points. And it's
Both
not
of them are on the court.
Not a bad reference. You got double Dellavedova
Oh,
right
my
now.
goodness. Yep, Henderson is going to be on
Where's
Goodman here.
Dellavedova these days? Playing in Australia somewhere. He's not in the NBA.
I think he might still be in the league, I
Is
think.
he really? Interesting.
I can't. Oh, man, that's going to drive me crazy
We'll
now.
check it later. We'll check it later tonight.
Sellers pulls
That's
up from
a tough
3.
shot. No, not going to make that one
Is
very
off.
often.
Good rebound there by Henderson. Jose is going to push the break. Dame gets the ball back to Henderson. Stork down low.
Good ball movement. Stork with the runner.
Good defense
Boy,
there by
again, a lot
Sellers.
of contact. No call.
Bird kicks up to Goodman.
Yeah, Goodman.
Foul going to be called here on Henderson after Goodman lost the ball.
I think Goodman's just salivating there, getting into a transition opportunity against Henderson one-on-one.
Henderson really had no choice there but to foul or get dunked on, I think, if I'm being real.
Pretty good position by Kyle, though. He got him on the floor, so.
Goodman catches the ball wide open from the wing.
It's a good
Another
move.
tough
No good.
drive. Panthers able to get the offensive rebound.
Good hustle play there by Goodman. Pokes to keep it alive, and they
Wingert.
score off it. Wingert.
Man, this kid's coming off the bench with some energy.
Dellavedova part 1. Right? Wasn't that the reference? Wingert?
Yeah, he's that type of player, you know. TJ McConnell, Dellavedova, Kraft, all heart guys.
Aaron Kraft.
Goodman again.
Yeah, it's a body foul on Dame.
Goodman's
Going to
just
be
attacking
Jordan's.
the rim.
Yeah, he's attacking Jordan's second.
They even leave Goodman open from 3, and he's just going to keep attacking relentlessly to the rim. He's just a relentless finisher.
Well, you were right. Henderson is on Goodman. Camped on the left wing.
I would hypothesize that Henderson's going to use up all 5 of his fouls if he has the opportunity to on Goodman.
I would agree with that.
Henderson's never afraid to foul. Juergens with the ball now. He's looking to drive. Good spin move by Juergens.
Oh, ooh, strong move. No, can't finish.
That was almost Austin Juergens basketball right there.
It was explosive.
Goodman bringing the ball up here. Guarded by Henderson. Goodman looks to drive. Good hands there by Hosea to pop it out. Wingard pulls.
That was a weird play there. It just kind of slowed down for a minute. Time almost stood still, Brady. What was that?
Ball is off Dame's knee, it looks like. Will be Panthers' ball. 10-point lead still for the Red Devils. Haven't been able to expand the lead at all this half, but.
Boy, broadcasting school, rule 1, don't cough into the mic. I just can't help it right now, man.
Bird bringing the ball up here.
10-point game, Principia hanging around. See if they can close this gap on this possession. Goodman out of the game now.
Davidson with the ball.
Getting a little breather. Can't think he'll sit for long.
Good move by Davidson down low. Not much you can do defensively on that.
He's got some good feet at 6'5".
He's a very grounded 6'5", too. Shot by Milstead's just off.
Explain that.
What?
Explain grounded.
Very grounded 6'5". He doesn't not much hops to him. I think if I put a phone book on the.
Gotcha.
I think if I put a phone book on the ground, he might not be able to get on top of it.
Gotcha. That's an old school kind of post move footwork there, as opposed to jumping over you.
Yeah.
Ground bound.
Yep. Just use good positioning. I was just about to say.
Yeah, that's 2 wild misses for
Sellers.
Sellers. I don't know if I like that take from him there, especially with this 8-point gap here.
Dame with the ball on the wing. He's pulling up from 18.
Yeah,
that's good.
He can do that. I mean, the analytics say don't do it, but Jordan can make that shot. He practices that a lot. 64-54 Eureka.
Almost a 5-second call on the inbounds there. Good defense by Hosea.
Entertaining basketball tonight, Bonatti Bullwinkle.
A lot of offense, it feels like. Bennington off to the races here. Hands back to Dame. Dame kicks out to Milstead. Good cross by Milstead. Kicks out to Bennington. He's going to pull.
Boom, that's his third.
The three-pointer is good by Dakota. Good kick out there by Milstead to find him.
He's got 17 tonight. He's hit 3 threes.
Winger bringing the ball up now. Man, Bird just out no part of Hosea, and I don't blame him at all.
Goodman going to check back in, but we're out to 13 here. Just can't leave him off the floor.
Three-pointer's good that time for Winger.
That's a big make. Winger answers the Bennington three.
Spark plug off the bench. Dame isn't able to handle the pass from Hosea. I love the idea there, though. I'm not sure.
Well, I'll tell you this. If you're overthrowing Jaden Banks, you know the pass was too high. 6'9" with about an 8-foot wingspan.
I'm not sure Banks was ready for that one. Poor guy.
Love Jaden. Having a good game tonight. We talked about it. He's got 10 in double digits.
Scored
the junior
first
out of
5 of the
Peoria
game.
Heights, the Patriot.
He had 8 of the first 10.
That's a walk. Yeah, Goodman there, a little bit anxious. Throwing the hands up, but no question about it, Trayvon.
Ellison's going to check back in with Austin Juergens here. Looks like Ellison's going to come in for Hosea.
We'll see if Coach Wilde goes back to this extended bench here in the second half as he did in the first. Ellison kind of started that trend, didn't he?
Yeah, it looked like Ellison, Crawford kind of came in at the same time.
We haven't seen Daniels or Crawford yet this half either, almost halfway through the period here.
I think they got to get Daniels in there at some point soon. He's such a good basketball player. Milstead from the corner. Three-pointer's just off for him.
So it looks like we had an initial travel call down low, going to be overruled. The official on the perimeter going to call that foul on Banks over the back, I guess. No deliberation by the officials at all there. Just allowed the overrule.
Can't believe. I'm not sure. I mean, I think there was a foul.
Well, I'll tell you what, the official with the initial call is looking right at it from the angle.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know. Anyway, it's what it is. Banks with his first foul of the evening.
Paulson on the wing, gets over to Winger. Winger's earned himself some PT today. He's really playing.
Yeah, he is.
Sellers with the ball in the wing, guarded by Juergens. Foul going to be called on Davidson. That's his 4th.
Yeah, that's a big foul. They called a hook on Clark. That's a big blow for Principia. He's going to have to come out, but right now, Todd Zimmerman going to roll with him.
Ellison kicks over to Juergens. Down to Banks.
He's bodying hard on Jaden Banks, too. Got to take him, Jaden. Got to try and take him.
Jaden wanted the foul there, but they didn't give it to him. Winger going to bring the ball up here on the break. Slows it down a little bit. Goodman going to go to the rim here. No foul call on Banks, but Winger's able to knock it out of bounds. It will remain red double ball. Knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, Principia bench not happy. They want the calls. This kind of last couple minutes here. Both sides kind of asking for some calls.
Timeout call here. Davidson pleading with the ref over his last foul call. He's worried that Banks is actually fouling him down low.
This is one of those games, Brady, where it's just kind of hanging right around a 10-point margin.
Yeah, not comfortable yet.
Eureka just can't quite, gap here at all.
With the way that
Principia's not a team you want hanging around, I don't think. With Trayvon Goodman's ability to score the basketball.
And he's just getting whatever he wants tonight.
He's got 22 with 9:48 left in the second half, well on his way to 30.
He's slowed down a little bit here in the last few minutes, but Goodman's getting whatever he wants, it seems like. And a little uneasy in my stomach.
Buckle up here, last 10. Eureka has to have this one at home. And they're in control here. Let's not act like it's a 1-point game.
Yeah, I would say it's a 10-point game.
Still 10, but Principia, again, playing tough, hanging around.
What do you think? I'd like to see Daniels get a shot at guarding Goodman.
Yeah.
I think he's the type of player that could actually definitely slow him down, if not stop him. He's got that little bit of height Jose is missing.
Yeah, has not played second half, as we said. Right now it's Milstead, Juergens, Ellison, Stork, and Bennington on the floor for the Red Devils. Davidson going to stay in the game for the Panthers with 4 fouls. That's a storyline here. Goodman in.
Throw it up to Bennington.
Nice play off the inbound. You talk about it often. That's a big play. Gets it to 12. Easy money. 19 for Dakota now.
Winger with the ball up top. Ball hands off to Sellers. Sellers looking to drive. Hasn't shown the ability to dribble very effectively.
You have to keep the basketball out of his hands, I think.
Bennington's looking to drive now. The reverse is good for Dakota. Smooth move there.
71-57. The next couple of minutes here, I think this is the ball game for Principia in my mind.
Yep.
Have to find a way to generate some scoring, and they turn it over as I say that.
Starting to hang their heads a little bit, it looks like.
Things coming apart a little bit at the seams here for the Panthers. To the positive if you're a Red Devil fan.
Bird's going to check back in for the Panthers, it looks like here. Bennington with the ball in the corner. Kicks down to Stork. Stork going to do a spin move and go up.
Nice move by Kyler Stork.
Good move there for the big man.
That's 6 for Kyler. All 6 scored over Clark Davidson tonight.
Goodman's going to bring it up here. Hands over to Sellers. Juergens has done a great job on Sellers defensively tonight. Goodman kicks the ball down to Davidson. Knocked out of bounds by Ellison, it looks like. Will remain.
Milstead on Goodman right now, at least he was.
He's been playing well on him, too. Goodman's wide open in the corner.
Yeah, they don't see him.
Paulson for 3, misses. Bennington grabs the rebound. He's going to try to push. Kicks up to Milstead, wide open. And 3-pointer is just off for Milstead.
He's just a little bit off tonight from the perimeter, beyond the arc.
Foul called here on Bennington. He was trying to float. Probably got him with the body a little bit, but would have been a nice block if
would have been. That's going to be 2 on Dakota. He didn't like it.
Second free throw up here for Sellers. Knocks it down. 14-point lead here for the Red Devils. Principia still hanging around a little bit, but they got to get it going here if they want to come back into this game. Davidson, Garden, Stork. They're going to keep attacking Davidson down low.
Good move and cleanup by Jergy on the right side. Boy, Kyler getting to show off his post game a little bit tonight.
Yep. They're trying to attack that Davidson and get him in foul trouble.
But he doesn't often get the opportunity. He's got the right matchup in the 4 fouls tonight. Good steal by Dakota. Going to run and gun. He's going to throw one down. You know he wants to. Nope, going to give.
No look kick out stolen by Goodman up to Davidson. He's going to go for the layup and smoke the layup. That's going to be Red Devil ball. I don't know what he was doing going for the finger on
Well, I think he just kind of got caught in between. Hey, it's like 3rd grade. You got to use the glass.
Yeah.
Your percentage drops when you try and throw it straight in.
Milstead with the ball on the wing. Davidson trying to handle Stork down low. Good drive by Jergy for the left-handed lay-in. Smooth finish there by Juergens.
I was going to let you say it. I'm going to say it since you didn't. Austin Juergens basketball getting to the rack.
I was thinking about saying on that putback he just had.
Left-hand finish, both of those plays. That might have been the better one, actually, the putback. 3 by Bird. But it is 77-62, 15-point margin for Eureka. 7:15 left second half. Eureka able to extend that lead out a little bit. I think offense is freed up a little bit for Eureka here in the last 4 or 5 minutes. Looking good. Feel like might be able to put this one away here down the stretch. I know it's early, but the way things are going right now.
15-point lead here. I'd like to see him, just maybe score a 5 unanswered, get to that 20-point mark, and just coast.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just get out of here with the win. Worry about the next. They got a tough conference schedule coming up.
Yeah, that huge game on Saturday at Westman, a team that came in here.
Beat us at home.
Really beat you fairly soundly.
That's a must win. 96-84, Westman beat us at home.
Yeah, I felt like that game was controlled by Westman, though.
The whole time.
I my memory of that, yeah.
That's good. That's definitely a very important game.
Gotta win them.
Very important to split with them if they're
Eureka
for the playoff
5-5 in the conference, looking to go 6-5 tonight. Hopefully 10-7 overall. Every game matters.
Davidson, Garden, Stork down low. Stork turns the corner and
Kyler
knocks in the layup.
Big boy basketball out of Normal West. Come on, Kyler Stork. That's a man who guarded Francis Okoro in practice in high school. Are you kidding me? He did. I'm telling you right now.
Good block by Kyler Stork. Sending it back
down.
from Bird.
Nope. Good
Hands
give,
Kyler.
Doing it all.
Man.
Come on, big fella.
The whole bench thought he was going to throw that one down. Everyone thought Milstead was going to throw that one down. They saw the bunnies a few games ago.
I thought Stork might just take another dribble and throw one down. That's what I was looking for. Keep working, Kyler.
Did you happen to catch that dunk by Milstead against Spalding, though? Whew.
Yeah.
He
can do it.
No one saw it coming, really.
He went
up there. He shut off the bunnies. If you're watching at home after this one, rewind to that.
It wasn't Dominique Wilkins, but he got there. He
got there. Left-handed. Showed off that ambidextrous play he has.
81-62, 19-point margin. Just like you said, Brady. Push that out another 5. Play loose. Keep scoring the basketball. Close this out like you're supposed to do.
Bennington with the ball on the wing here.
Against the 2-8 team.
Gets ball to Stork. Stork's going to work down low.
He's having a career night.
Draws a foul on Branningham. He'll go to the line.
The senior transfer from Greenville.
He's playing great basketball tonight.
It really is. He's got 8 points, looking for 10 if he can knock both these down.
It feels like more than that even.
It does.
He scored 4 in the first. He has to have more than 8. He scored 4 in the first half.
Check those stats on the way out the door.
We'll have to have a talk with whoever's in charge of that scoreboard. Second one, good. Stork is going to check out here after a great game he's been playing. 21-point lead for the Red Devils. Banks is going to come back in. Sellers with the ball. Good defense by Dame on him. Misses the layup after the first block. Ellison grabs the ball. Ellison's trying to push it here. Finds Dame. Kick over to Milstead, guarded by Goodman. Quick cross by Milstead, almost lost his feet. Dame kicks out to Banks for the corner.
2 in 1 game? No, say it ain't so, Joe.
Good defense by Milstead to get the steal. Just misses the layup, though, and Goodman is able to grab it. 5 minutes left here, 21-point lead for the Red Devils. But Goodman gets the and one bucket there. Foul on Banks.
I feel like you're looking at the story of the season for Principia. I mean, playing a pretty good game,
but
looking good in spots, but you just don't have enough weapons on the floor. Goodman, and then you got guys that are good, but not a bad team, though.
No, not a bad team.
But you're looking at a 3-13, 2-8 record. Hard to sustain that over 40 minutes.
It's weird that they have a lot of length and a lot of size, but they don't protect the rim very well.
No, they don't.
Like, their center is Davidson. He's very grounded, as I said earlier. Goodman's probably their best flyer, him and Sellers, but
well, they come out.
They don't guard the rim that great.
They beat a McMurray.
Yep.
Play a Spalding team really tough, only lose by 2. Play Fontbonne tough.
Yep.
Just can't get over the hump. I mean, you can see that, just, again, you're right. Perimeter defense, a little bit of an issue, and it's just hard to sustain when guys are playing such big minutes.
Yeah.
Over the course of 40, having, kind of waves of players thrown at you. It's a tough task.
Bird out here guarding Ellison on the up top. Gives over to Dame. Foul going to be called on Branningham. Down low, fouling Banks. He'll go to the line, it looks like. Both centers for Eureka having career nights tonight, Banks and Stork. Banks has been spread out. He scored 8 of the first 10 points of the game here for the Red Devils.
Both in double digits.
Knocks in the first free throw. Showed off that free throw touch on his 3 earlier. Henderson's going to come in for Bennington here. Daniels also in for the Red Devils, but he came in for Milstead, or Juergens, one of the two. And Banks hopefully knocks down this second here, gets the lead back to 20. Ask and I shall receive. 5 minutes left here, 20-point lead for the Red Devils. Like we said earlier, must win coming up for the Red Devils against Westminster. Then what should be a win on the road against McMurray and an easy win at home against Wesleyan.
Can't take anything for granted on the road in the SLIAC.
Yeah, true. Good layup there by Branningham.
In any conference, but.
Ellison bringing the ball up here. He's going to pull from 3. Three-pointer is off.
And McMurray beat Greenville,
Goodman.
right?
That's true. McMurray did beat Greenville.
Just don't know.
Bird shoots from 3, draws the foul on Ellison. Bird will go to the line here. He's going to get 3 at the line here. Could cut the lead to 15 with 4:40 left. Goodman been held quiet over the last few minutes or so.
Yeah, he's got 25 in the game, but you're right. It's kind of slowed down a notch here. It's hard to do it all every time down the floor.
Yeah.
Especially when they know you're coming.
Yeah. He just attacks the rim. It's not like he's spotting up for 3.
He's going at it hard, yep, north-south.
End to end all the time. Guarding Daniels now, he is.
A lot of respect for his game.
Daniels gets a screen pass over to Ellison. Kick over to Henderson on the wing. He's going to hand it off to Dame. Dame kicks out to Ellison now. Ellison looking to drive. Nothing there. Gets it to Banks. Back out to Ellison. He's going to pull. Jumper's off for Ellison here. Rebound grab by Bird. Goodman up top. Wingert with the ball. Kicks down to Branningham. Bird again with the ball. He's going to pull now. Misses that one. He hit one earlier. 15-point leader for the Red Devils still. 3:50 left. Dame with the ball. Good move by Dame. Knocks it down.
Again, that little kind of short corner jumper. He's got that one down, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's 18 for Jordan. That's 20 for Jordan Dame tonight.
Winger with the ball on the wing.
Senior
Foul
continues
called.
to play well. Yep.
Foul call on Bird, it looks like. Oh, no, Winger. Oh, that was called on Bird. My apologies.
Davidson and Sellers back in for the Panthers.
Been a quiet night for Paulson so far. I haven't seen much offensively from him, as we would have expected coming in. Ellison pulls up from 15. He's just off in that jumper tonight, it seems like. Goodman bringing the ball up now. Daniels, like I called for it earlier, but since Daniels has been in, he's been pretty good on Goodman. Goodman just drew a foul there, of course. Well, Goodman's been pretty quiet with Daniels guarding him.
Quick and physical defender. Hasn't scored, but has shown a good offensive game. Can shoot a little bit. So many weapons for Eureka on this.
Yeah.
For Coach Wilde on this team.
Daniels had a great game against Greenville.
Freshman Gonzalez going to check back in. He was in for a couple minutes in the first half. That's Andrew Gonzalez, the 6'4" freshman on a Munda line. Replaces Banks. Congratulations, Jaden, on a nice game tonight, 12 points.
I like to see Gonzalez making his debut tonight for sure. Ellison bringing the ball up. Daniels looking to drive. Oh, he was in the circle, wasn't he?
Going to get him on the charge there, I guess.
Called Daniels on the charge.
Lower
if you're watching
shoulder,
at home,
if
you're watching at home, check and see if he was in the circle there. That's what I thought I saw.
Close.
Guess I can watch the replay over here to my left. Oh, he definitely was in the circle.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, he was totally in the circle. But Bird drives here. Good defense by Ellison. Bird is able to grab it still. Daniels goes up and finishes at the rim. Ellison going to bring the ball up now. 16-point lead here with 2:50 left.
Davidson at the rim there.
Gonzalez with the ball. Good screen by Gonzalez. Gonzalez fighting down low. Good move there by Henderson.
Kyle Henderson with the left hand. What? Nice move by Kyle Henderson.
Bird with the drive and finish. Nice floater there by Bird.
14-point game. Daniels going to attack.
Another one. Oh, that one's a block they call. Daniels just not going to get denied there going to the rim.
Like the aggression there from Chris Daniels.
He went in very hard there. Feel bad for Goodman being on the receiving end of that drive, too.
Yeah, it's clearly moving, though. But, yeah, right. That
was a tough one.
Taking some contact there.
And that looked like a receiver getting just destroyed going over the middle almost. Daniels went in hard on that one.
Strong guy.
It's going to the line now for two. Goodman wanted the charge call there, it looks like, but not going to get it. First free throw is good for Daniels. And the second free throw is good.
91-75, Eureka 2:15 left to play, second half here.
Davidson with the ball down low. He's a ball player, man. If he wasn't in foul trouble,
pretty strong.
I think this game be a lot closer. He's playing really well tonight, Davidson is.
Going to be 12 for him. 4 Panthers in double figures on the evening.
Henderson with the drive. Gets sent away, but the foul's going to be on Winger before the block. Henderson will go to the line for two. First free throw is good for Henderson. And second one's good. Berg going to bring it up. 2 minutes left here. 16-point lead for the Red Devils. Davidson again with the ball down low. Another good post move. Kicks out to Wingert for three. It is off. Rebound grabbed by Sellers. Goes up, misses. Good rebound there by the freshman Gonzalez. Henderson with a pump fake, kicks out to Ellison. Ellison's looking to drive. It is off. Knocked out of bounds on Daniels. Going to be Principia ball. Minute 30 left. Ethan Zoles, the senior, going to check in now for the Red Devils. 16-point lead. He's going to come in for Jordan Dame. First I've seen Ethan so far this year. Good kid.
So, yep.
Senior.
Senior out of Low Point, Washburn High School, just up the road here, about 15 miles north of Eureka.
Henderson down low, guarding Davidson. And he just fouled out.
Yeah, he did. They're going to get the charge. Nice defensive play there by Henderson. Good position.
It's funny, they spent the last 10 minutes, Davidson was in trying to get him to foul out.
Yeah, now it doesn't matter.
Henderson does it in.
They got him.
Right, it didn't matter.
See if we can get Ethan Zoles in the books here. I don't know. I mean, no offense to Ethan. Has he scored as a varsity, as a non-JV player?
I'm not sure whether or not he has. Maybe today could be it. Minute left here. 93-77.
He's on my all-mustache team.
Oh, absolutely. He's got a great mustache. Foul called on Gonzalez here. Fouls Wingert. Get him in the scorebook somehow.
He's got a couple rebounds.
Nah, the scorebook don't do rebounds.
Oh, you're right. Fair point. Mine does.
Yeah, of course.
Hash
and it says he has an assist too. Wing it to the line here, 78-93.
So really, Eureka takes care of business tonight like we expected. Got to go in Saturday, man. Find a way. Get down there. Take some of this energy. Take it with you on the road. Let's come back home with a win there. Get back in this conference race, huh, Brady?
Gonzalez going to pull from
yes!
Knocks it down. The freshman Gonzalez knocks down the three. The crowd's going crazy for the young man.
Andrew Gonzalez out of Mundelein, first career points. Congratulations, young man.
And it's going to be Red Devil ball with 38 left. That's enough to get a shot up. Quick question here before the game's over. Who you got in the Super Bowl?
What's that?
Who you got in the Super Bowl this year?
Oh, I got to go Kansas City.
Kansas City?
All the way. How about you?
I think they're going to win, too. I want the Niners, but I think Kansas City's going to do it.
I think it's Mahomes all the way. I'm an air raid guy, though.
Ethan Zoles looking for his first bucket. Kicks out to Gonzalez. Hendrickson's going to pull. Three-pointers off by him. 20 seconds left here. I think that's it.
Zoles, shoot the rock.
He had the drive. Just couldn't get the angle.
Do not kick that.
Three-pointer is up.
Get him a look. Get him a look right now.
Ellison is able to grab the rebound. That's going to be the game.
We're going to be sportsmen. I'm giving him the look. But, hey, good win for Eureka. 96-78. Really fun game to watch. If you're still with us, thank you so much for watching. We enjoyed it. Hope you did.
And
when are we back at home, Brady?
We'll be back at home on the, what is it here? The
February 8th against Iowa Wesleyan.
It should be a fun game that Saturday. Coming up with, again, a tough game on the 12th against Fontbonne. Should be a very fun game to watch. And then, as we've been peeking at all year, Greenville on the 22nd. That's going to be a blast.
That's always fun.
But it was a fun one. We'll be back, like I said. That was a good one.
Have a great night, everyone.
Signing off.